Hey there guys, Arlo here. I posted this video earlier today, but I wanted to update it, so I'm going to show you the video first, and then I will add my addendum, my amendment. So here you go. Shirts! I mean, hello! But seriously though, shirts. This video is all about shirts. You wear shirts, then you're gonna want to watch this video. First off, I can't guarantee that there will be any left by the time you watch this, but I've been sitting on a box of shirts featuring this wonderful design since last year. These were the first Arlo shirts ever made, ever in existence, and I'm finally selling them online, but quantities are extremely limited, so if there are any left, you'll find them in the link down in the description. But moving on to the next level of Arlo shirtitude, I'm in the process of setting up an online store, like an official Arlo merch store where you can buy all the shirts you want, no limited quantities, but the thing is, I need designs, and I think you know where this is going. I have received so much preposterously phenomenal fan art that it would be silly not to ask you guys to help me out. I mean, have you seen my 50K subscriber video? There's some insane stuff in there. So what I want you to do is make a design that you think would make an awesome Arlo shirt. Then head over to Twitter and tweet it at me with the hashtag #ArloShirtContest. If you don't have a Twitter, you can find my business email address in the About section of my channel, but I highly suggest signing up for Twitter real quick because it's gonna be a lot easier on me if all the art is in one place. If you've sent me art before, feel free to format it so that it fits well on a shirt, or send me a new version or a new thing entirely, or whatever you want. You can even submit multiple designs if you feel like it. From what I can tell, it seems like nice, clean lines and colors make for good shirts, whereas things with lots of little detail and shading tend to get lost, so keep that in mind when you're designing. And while it's not strictly necessary to have my name on the shirt, I do think that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I'm trying to build my brand here after all, and separate myself from certain other blue monsters that will not be named. But naturally, I want you to keep it like family friendly, go along with my general style. And the only other rule is, please, no yeah but Solid Snake jokes. Please. I'm gonna be selecting the finalists, but you fine folks are gonna be voting for the final designs. That's right, designs, because the top 3 viewer picks are gonna make it onto shirts. And on top of that, the 3 winners are going to receive prizes in the form of eShop point cards. Because, it wouldn't be a proper contest without prizes. The deadline is June 7th. Get all your entries in by then, and down the line I'll post a video including all the finalists and ask you guys to vote. If you're entering, please read all the details and the fine print and all that stuff down in the description of this video, if you don't mind. And I seriously can't even describe how excited I am to see what you all come up with. So get to drawing, and I'll see you later. Is that it? That's the whole video? Why does it feel weird having such a short video? I guess my videos are usually like 10 minutes or something, huh? But this is like, I don't know, a few? Okay, so back to it. First off, I was in a hurry to get this out there, so forgive me for the audio only, and also the, what are probably questionable acoustics of where I am right now. But, so I posted this video, and pretty immediately I got some flack for it, and now I am understanding that flack that I have received completely. Some people were mad at me that I wasn't offering to pay the artists in this contest, and I don't want to say my feelings were hurt, but I was certainly irked by the accusation that I would be trying to just get free work out of people. Like, it kind of did bum me out, just that people would accuse me of just being that, I don't know, lazy or greedy or something like that, that I had any ill intentions with this whole thing. I know how to contact artists. I'm in contact with a lot of artists. I can afford to pay them. You gotta believe me when I say that this was really all for fun. I wanted to open up this contest to a lot of people, to anybody and everybody, the people who have already given me art in the past or people who haven't and all that. I didn't want to just go to an artist and pay them and say, make me a shirt. Because this is just less fun. I wanted to give everybody a chance to get in on it. I mean, I could have even gone to the people who have given me art and given me amazing designs that would make great shirts. I could have just contacted them and said, hey, can I use your thing? And we would have negotiated a thing, and I would have done that. But just still, that would have been less fun. This was all in the spirit of fun. And my reasoning for not offering to pay is, it's a little embarrassing. I don't know a lot about all this and the legality. And so I'm probably completely wrong in this, but at least my initial feeling was that if I brought in money at all into the whole entire transaction, that would confuse things legally or something. Like I don't know, like then it'd be like, oh, so you paid me for the work, but you're not going to pay me royalties or anything. I don't really know. That's just what I was thinking. So that's why I offered to pay in eShop points, because that's kind of like a way, if you're a Nintendo fan, that's kind of like a way of getting money without it being actual money. It's like a prize, but it is still kind of like money. If you like to buy from the eShop, it's kind of like you wouldn't have to spend the money. So there's my reasoning there. It's not great reasoning, but it is what I was thinking. So again, I'm absolutely not trying to just steal work from people or just get everyone else to do my work for me. That is not what I'm doing right now. And I wish people would trust me more to give me the benefit of the doubt for that, but I will fully admit trust is something that is earned over time, and I haven't been YouTubing for a super long time, so, I guess I can't really blame people for, for wanting to be wary of shady activity. There's a lot of shady people out there in the world that do want to steal your work and all that stuff, so sure, I get that. So I have heard all the complaints. I've heard all of that. I'm going to amend this, and I've decided I will be paying my artists. Forget the eShop points. That's not happening anymore. I will be paying the winning artists a flat rate each. I do not know what amount that will be yet because I haven't had a lot of time to think about it, but it will all be very open and negotiated and talked about with the people who win. I can assure you, and when it happens, if someone is selected, I will talk about it to them, and we can either negotiate further, or if they don't like it, they can decline, and I can pick another winner or something like that. But like I said, this is all in good fun. I think the simple fact that there are going to be a lot of entries and not a lot of winners kind of means that you got to go into it kind of with just the spirit of fun and wanting to do it. That's another thing that complicated this, that kind of threw me off at first, was I'm like, okay, I'm all for paying people for their time and for their work, but it's like a lot of people are going to do the work, and if they didn't win, then they didn't get paid. So I don't know. It's not a very good excuse, but it's at least kind of what I was thinking. So there you have it. I will be paying cash money to whoever wins in order to release the rights to use their design on my shirt. And I hope that this brings joy to people and that people stop thinking I'm a greedy old guy who is just trying to steal money. And it's a good lesson for me in the future. If I ever do something like this again, I will be sure to pay everyone fairly. I really love the idea of paying everyone fairly, so I wish I just thought of this in the first place, that this will blow up in my face. So there you go. I love you. Please, if you enter the contest, you gotta put hashtag Arlo shirt contest. I'm getting a lot of art where people aren't, but the problem is, I'm not saving these as they come in. I'm just gonna go search Arlo shirt contest. I'm gonna search the hashtag when I go to pick the winners, and that's how I'm gonna find them. So you gotta put the hashtag. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, and goodbye.